You might as well quit now, man. January 2025, what have you done so far? And this is not to the people who have been going hard so far. You know, you have your New Year's resolutions, your commitments to be a better individual, new year, new you, that kind of thing. But have you shown up in the best way possible? You know, they say, and the point of this video is the way you do anything is the way you do everything. So what have you been doing so far this year? Not only what have you been doing, how have you been doing it? Have you been showing up in full force, giving it 110%, pushing past the struggle, the moments where you doubt yourself, or the moments where you feel like there's a gap in terms of skill, in terms of knowledge? Do you push through and proceed at 100%, committed to work yourself through the process, or do you just submit to your lower self? Go off and find some activity that doesn't serve you to indulge in. That gym membership you got, have you been going? Probably not. Go on ahead, just don't even waste your money, man. Don't even waste your time thinking about going to the gym. Just cancel it, right? You're not gonna do it anyway. All that healthy food you was gonna eat this year, that diet that you was planning to be on, you was gonna be extra nutritious. It's probably sitting in the fridge right now, going to waste. All organic, just wasting money. Don't even kid yourself. Go down the street, go to McDonald's, get you a double quarter pounder with a Diet Coke, just to feel a little bit better about yourself. That budget you was gonna set, don't kid yourself. Them credit cards you was gonna pay off, don't even worry about it. Have you slowed down the spending? Have you monitored how your funds are being used? And more importantly, thought through how you plan to use them? If not, don't kid yourself. Just go out, go on a shopping spree, go hit the mall, go spend all the money on all the things. Because you're not gonna save anyway, you're not gonna get nothing paid off in 2025. Those subscriptions you signed up for, I'm not talking about like the negative ones, right? The ones that force you to be a consumer as opposed to a creator in terms of content. You know, the masterclass subscription you got, or that Skillshare subscription you signed up for. How about those Udemy courses that you have, that you promised yourself you were gonna get to this year? How many hours have you put in to those? How often have you logged in? What are you waiting for? You know, you're not gonna use it no way. Just pass the login credentials over to somebody who's actually gonna do something with it to improve their lives. You know, these are things, and I'm not trying to be rude, and I'm not trying to press nobody, because really these are things I thought about myself today, right? As I've been making these videos, I've kind of just been doing it very ad hoc, just grabbing my phone, shooting myself, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with just wanting to make a video and wanting to put out content. But the more important thing is there's a process. You have to learn, you have to get better, you have to be a student of the game, you have to be willing to learn the nuanced portions of whatever the thing is. If it's going to the gym, it's learning what exercises hit what the muscle groups that you want to hit most effectively. If it's paying off your bills, it's learning where all your money's going, understanding how much money you're bringing in, determining how much you're going to allocate each paycheck to whatever bills it is you're trying to get paid off. Student loans, credit card debt, everything, no matter what it is, has a process. If it's nutrition, figuring out what foods you're going to eat, and maybe even before that, figuring out what kind of diet you want to be on, what's gonna result in the best kind of progress that you hope to see as you're going through your fitness journey. Then it's figuring out, where do I buy these things? Then it's figuring out what to make with these things. What meals do I want to cook? What day do I want to prep on? How many meals do I need to prep? Everything has a process, and I feel like a lot of times we want to skip the process. We just want to jump into the thing, or think about jumping into the thing, and we don't approach it systematically enough to actually maximize or optimize the results that we could see in whatever that thing is that we desire to improve upon. Be it making videos, be it getting in shape, whatever the thing is, right? We skip the process. And a lot of times, even worse than skipping the process, we don't even hold true to the commitments. There's two parts to this video as far as how you show up for yourself and the way you do things that's important to be mindful of. The first thing is show up. Be there, be present. Every day in some capacity. I missed a couple of days of filming videos, but there was a good reason, right? There was a point in time where I would take time off and I wasn't doing anything constructive towards improving the craft. I wasn't filming, I wasn't studying, I wasn't trying to learn or practice video editing, filming techniques, anything. I would just aspire to do the thing, get lazy, procrastinate, not do anything. But it's been different a little bit this year because the gaps are as a result of me stepping back and thinking to myself, how can I get better? How can I do this thing better? And that's the second part of it. I learned how to show up. I'm still learning how to show up more consistently in all the areas that I want to improve in. And I hope that you're learning how to show up too. But once you show up now, you have to understand that there is a curve. There are things you can do to now get better. If you wanted to get in shape and you haven't been in the gym, obviously get to the gym. If it's a 10-minute workout, if it's a 15-minute workout, if it's just walking or running on the treadmill, fantastic. But once you do that consistently enough for a month, 2 months, now it's time to ramp it up a little bit. What's the next evolution of this program? Is it weight training? Is it calisthenics? We doing a full body routine? We doing a push-pull legs? What are we doing here? We have to keep getting better. We have to keep improving. So show up, number one. Number two, once you've shown up enough, get better. Don't half-ass anything. You've been half-assing things for too long. Excuse my language, but this is an indictment against me as well. I have to constantly remind myself, and you should constantly remind yourself when you're sitting there and you're doing nothing in terms of working towards progress on your goals, to shift your attention back to the goal, to the purpose. You want to do something in this life. You want to be better. You want to grow. You want to have impact. You can't have impact not being focused, not showing up, not getting better. You didn't get to where you were at in life. Whatever the positive things in your life are, be it your career or whatever you have going on, you didn't get there in a day. You didn't get there by not showing up. You didn't get there by not getting better. You put in the time. You put in the time. Now you might be circling back and thinking, I want to pivot. There's something more I want in life. But you have to remember all the years that you dedicated to getting better at whatever those things were that you do today. You have to take that same energy and invest it into your new endeavors. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be fun. But nothing worth having is easy. It can be fun over time, but at first, probably not. The way you show up for yourself is important. And the way you do anything, literally anything, is the way you do everything. If you are lackluster in one area of your life, you're probably lackluster in all areas of your life. And I can attest to that because I feel like that's been true of my life in many regards, and it's getting better and it's going to keep getting better, and I'm not going to stop my pursuit of getting better in all areas. But I just wanted to wake you up. Time is passing. The year is moving. We are about to be in February. Show up. Work. Be a student of the game. Get better. You want to do something more. Do it. Stop waiting. Stop being distracted. Do it. I love y'all. Coming from the heart. Hope y'all are taking care of yourself. I want y'all to be blessed. beyond measure. Get up after you turn this video off and go work towards those resolutions. Go work towards those goals that you set for yourself. You owe it to yourself. You don't owe it to anybody else. You owe it to yourself. Love y'all. Stay blessed.